Hi sales team, welcome to today's session of YOSM. Today we're going to talk about what are you really in the business of? This is a great question to ask yourself and ask your teammates as well. So let's kick in and answer that question for you. Okay, so today we explore the topic of what are you really in the business of? It's a really interesting question, right? I ask this to a lot of people I coach, and I'll say to them, what are you really in the business of? So for instance, the other day, I asked this to a fruit shop owner. I said, what are you really in the business of? And the answer I got back was, oh, well, you know, we do fruit and veg and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the generic stuff. We love our quality. I go, great, I'm bored. And they went, what? I go, well, I'm bored. I go, you see, the thing is, you've got to deep down know what you're in the business of. So I gave them an example. I said, you're not really in the business of fruit and veg. That's what you do. That's what you sell. But you're not in that business. I said, what you're in the business of is health and actually making people's lives easier by feeding their families. I said, you're in the business of feeding families. And they sort of looked at me in a weird way and said, well, hold on, what do you mean? I said, well, when all of a sudden you understand the deeper reason of what you're really selling and why you're doing it, you all of a sudden connect with your customers way more than just saying, I sell fruit and veg. Then you start to become passionate and saying, look at this fresh produce we brought in, you know, it'll go great with the roast that you're about to cook, or with the fish, and this is how we're going to use it. So all of a sudden they got excited about being in the business that they were in. So ask yourselves, what business are you in? Are you in the skincare business? Well, no, you're not in the skincare business. You're in the self-esteem enhancement business. Okay? There's always something a bit deeper. Now, this might sound a bit, a bit kooky. You may have heard this before, and people going, oh, well, what I really do is sell skincare, or sell fruit and veg, or sell PT. Yes, you do that. Don't get me wrong about that. But what you want to sell to yourself is deep down, what do you really do? So for instance, when I was in the pharmaceutical game, I was in the business of actually making people's lives better. And more importantly, making the doctors' lives easier to make people's lives better. Now, I didn't always say that to the doctor, but when I went in with that, I went in with a level of confidence that was up here, not selling just medications. Okay? So next time you ask yourself that question, what business are you really in? Have a real deep down look at what the pains of your clients are to really enhance the quality of what you can deliver for them. So, we'll see you next time and have a great week. Cuckoo, hippie, woo-woo, just out there, I don't know, this doesn't make any sense.